I'm Lawrence from Brintec, and this is our 1 Series build. Been running for about 3 or 4 weeks now in testing, and we're ready to hand it back over to the customer. So let's have a chat about what we've done. So what we've done is we've taken a 1 Series and brought the E92 M3 idea together, and we've seen it done around the world before here and there, but we thought we'd give it a go in our shop and offer it to a customer and be somewhat an Australian first for doing it. The main ingredients are obviously the engine, all the engine bay accessories like the cooling system, power steering, there's oil coolers, transmission coolers, we've got engine cooling fans, radiator, all our plumbing for that, got all our engine harness, all the electronics are under here from the M3, which is a major integration because the 1 Series doesn't have any of the modules or control boards to run the electronics from the M3. Underneath the car there's fuel systems, fuel line, fuel senders, fuel pumps into the 1 Series tank. Around the back we've got, under the back we've got the diff, cradle, suspension, hubs, brakes. We've got springs, same as the front, suspension, springs, hubs, brakes. We've got the steering rack, which is servotronic. That's all wired up and working. Around here, we've got underneath here, we've got the ABS DSC module. So we've got full M3 traction control, stability control, plumbed and wired in. Okay, so we're inside the car. If we come and have a look, starting with the steering wheel, this is our M3 steering wheel. We've got the M button here. What makes this car a little bit cooler than it already is that we've got full CIC retrofit, and as you can see we've got menu functions through the controller. We've got digital TV, we've got all our multimedia options, navigation, etc, etc. Yeah, so that's about it on the inside of the car. Let's go for a drive. We've got M3 DSC ABS system installed, which of course works the traction control system as well. It's a little bit greasy and wet today, so we've got traction control kicking in quite a bit. There it is there, pulling power away and around the corner. Staying fairly well behaved for a short hatch, but safely able to accelerate out of that with my foot flat to the floor. Obviously we have a big team involved at the Brintec Customs Workshop, and that includes wiring, electronics and coding department. We've got fabrication, exhaust, welding, anything that has to be custom made department. We've got our engine and drivetrain specialists that specialise in grafting engines and gearboxes into cars that didn't come out. So they've got good foresight for things that need to be done and preparation to the car and the chassis before things go in. We've got 12 of us here, so everyone sort of played their part in getting this build done, and they've done a fantastic job. It's been seamless and flawless. Everything works perfectly. All the electronics work. The car's fully functional. There's not a single error code in any module. We've got cruise control, air conditioning, MDM mode. We've got traction control, stability control, ABS. We've got perfect weight distribution and balance and handling. We've got good brake bias. I've given the car to my brother, who's had a drive of it today and hasn't even seen the car, just to get his feel on what he thinks jumping straight in the hot seat and taking it for a drive.
Jesus.
It's absolutely worth doing again, and we will be doing as many of these as people put their hand up for. Even if people don't see the value, we'll probably end up building a few of these ourselves and offering them as a car for sale, because I think once people take it for a drive, there's not much else you can buy on the market that feels, handles and drives like one of these things.